welcome to another episode of your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
And Jay, what's up?
What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday, guys. That's right. Midweek hump day, whatever you want to call it, but it is Wednesday, and we have got it through it for the most part. So shout out to you guys, man, for, grinding, hustling, getting what you got to get going, and just, getting it in because, it's one of those type of things where sometimes when life hits you and you just gotta keep going and pushing, and yeah, man, that's just the way life is. Ups and downs, like always. What's up with you, Jay? How you feeling, my man?
Oh man, I took a random nap.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, sometimes I'd be taking random naps, like just because I have really hard sessions. So
Right.
yeah, because I woke up early today. I was cool, did all my stuff, and then I just like I don't know why, like at 7:30, like you know what, I'm gonna relax a little bit.
Yeah.
I'd be doing that type of shit, and sometimes I don't set an alarm.
Yeah, no, I mean, I understand, man. Sometimes, when you're, especially because you're like unpacking, you're doing so much throughout the day that you don't realize how tired you get. And then you just kind of sometimes close your eyes and you wake up, you're like, oh my God, like it's hella late.
Literally, that couldn't describe it better.
Yep. So it's all good. We feel you, but definitely, you know what I mean? You up, we doing the show, and that's all that matters, at the end of the day.
Of course, yeah.
But yeah, guys, in case you didn't know, we are your Average Day Joes. We're going to give you guys your breaking sports trends, scores. We're going to give you guys breaking news and trending news. We're going to also go through crypto news, horoscopes, and conspiracy theories, amongst a bunch of other things. So definitely stick with us, and we can start moving on with the show. In case you did miss it, also last night we did go to the gym, me and Jay, after our podcast. We do live sessions at the gym for you guys as well, so you could definitely check that out afterwards when our podcast is over. You can learn some cool little, things that we do and, go from there. But yeah, that is us, and let's move on and get into the sports. We do have NBA playoffs happening right now, so let's see what's going down today in the playoffs.
Let's pull it up right now. So Pistons got revenge. Game 2, nice. And they beat the Magic 98-83. That makes more sense.
Yep.
Considering they lost to the Magic game 1, so they got their revenge. So that's good. And then right now, it's we got the whole fourth quarter. The Thunder, they're just killing the Suns 100-77. So
damn.
Yeah, game's in the bag. That game's already over. So
that's crazy. That's a playoff game, bro. You would not expect that in a playoff game.
Well, I mean, the Suns are the last seed. They're playing the Thunder. I would expect the same thing if the Warriors were playing the Thunder too. So
yeah, exactly.
The Suns they're not a terrible team. Just the Thunder's a good team.
Right.
Makes sense. So. So yeah, that game's over. I know there's a whole nother quarter left, but yeah, that game's already over.
Right.
Yeah, so yeah, done deals there.
Any of the players or anything trending?
Let's see. Top headlines. No.
Cool. Nothing trending in NBA besides what's happening now with the games. So yeah, that's pretty much all the games. Do you know there's a show who's playing tomorrow?
Of course. Let's see. Knicks and Hawks. They'll be on Amazon Prime Video at 4 p.m. Cavaliers and Raptors. They're playing on Amazon Prime Video right after. And then Nuggets and Wolves right after that. Nice. So we got 3 games tomorrow.
Okay. Cool. Yes, any predictions for those games?
Hawks and Knicks. I don't know how the Knicks are on the road. I haven't seen them play on the road in a while, so I don't know. That's going to be a really close game.
Okay.
Cavs and Raptors, I mean, they're in the 6. Drake will be there. I think I'm going to go with the Raptors that game because they're down 2-0. I'm going to give them that game. Just give them one game. And Nuggets and Wolves, I'm going to go with the Nuggets. I know the Wolves are at home, but I'm going with the Nuggets.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I'll go. They're all going to be close games, regardless.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Definitely.
But, yeah. So I'll go Knicks, Raptors, Nuggets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Knicks, Raptors, Nuggets.
Very cool. Very cool.
Hold on. What? Today's Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I'm just making sure. Yeah, because I'm here looking at Thursday, like, because you're asking me, and I was like,
yeah,
I'm like, because I'm like not fully awake yet, and I'm like, hold on, is today Thursday? Yeah. Yeah.
All
So
good,
yeah,
man.
so that's what I'm going with tomorrow for the games. Yeah.
All right, let's move on then and get into our baseball MLB. What's happening there?
Let's see MLB. What we got 3 current games. The Giants, they are up on the Dodgers 3-0, and they're in the top of the 9th. The Rockies, they're beating the Padres 8-2, and they're in the top of the 9th. And the Diamondbacks, they're beating the White Sox 8-5, and they're in the bottom of the 6th. If it's one team, I told you every year, that can beat the Dodgers, it's the Giants.
Yeah, exactly.
It's always been like that for I don't know how many years. The Dodgers could be the most unstoppable team. The one team that could beat them is the Giants. Always. It's a rival thing. You know that. It's a rival thing.
100%. LA against San Francisco.
That's what I mean. It's a rival thing. They're the one team, though. Like, even if the Giants were dead last, like they are right now, they could still beat the Dodgers. It's been like that for years.
Right.
Like, yeah, that's just how it is. So
definitely.
It's just, yeah. So, but yeah, those are the current games right now. Let's see. Yankees beat the Red Sox 4-1. Marlins beat the Cardinals 4-1. The Rays, they beat the Reds 6-1. Astros beat the Guardians 2-0. Orioles, they beat the Royals 8-6. Angels beat the Blue Jays 7-3. Mariners beat the A's 5-4. Tigers, they beat the Brewers 5-2. Braves beat the Nationals 8-6. The Twins, they lost to the Mets 3-2. The Cubs beat the Phillies 7-2. And the Pirates beat the Rangers 8-4. Yes, sir.
Cool. Anything else trending in MLB, player wise?
I'm looking right now. Let's see.
Yeah.
Nope.
I don't know if this will pop up on your trends, but I actually saw. I don't even know. I forgot even which game it was, but I saw one of the brand new thing happened in baseball today where the person that was hitting the ball, he hit it and it went inside the pitcher's shirt. I don't know if you saw that or not. It was like something weird that just happened.
No.
You didn't hear about it? Let me see if I can find it because
No.
I was reading about it and it was like something they're saying was like never happened before, and yet they didn't count it as like a catch or something from what I remember.
It's impossible to go on his shirt if he's pitching, and unless someone hits a line drive right to the pitcher and it goes in his shirt, which would be impossible because it's all buttoned up, it'd be vaguely impossible. So
got you.
I would love to see what you're talking about because that makes no sense.
I'm trying to find it. I literally was just reading about it like a second ago, and then I don't know. Maybe it's not trending anymore. That's why it's not popping up anymore. But
yeah, it'd be in the top headlines if that were the case.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll keep looking for it, and then I'll see if I can pull it up. In the meantime, though, that was your MLB. Let's move on and get into European League. I believe Manchester United play today.
Premier League?
Yeah.
No. Only Man City played today.
Oh, Man
They
City,
beat
that's what it was.
Burnley 1-0.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know
all right.
they're number one, right?
Yeah, because they won against Arsenal, right?
Twice, exactly.
Yeah. It's all good, man. It's all good. All right, let's get into our last sport and also playoffs. Hockey was going down.
Let's see. The Wild. They're beating the Stars 3-2. There's about 17 minutes left in the third. And that's on TNT, by the way. The Ducks, they're beating the Oilers 4-3. And they are starting the third period right now, and that's on TBS. And earlier today, the Flyers, they beat up the Penguins 5-0. They're up 3-0 in the series, and they'll close that one out next game for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Anything trending in hockey?
Just the Flyers.
Just the Flyers.
Yeah, because they're up 3-0. So
Yeah.
Anytime you're like that, anytime you're doing it's really hard to beat a team 4 straight times, let's just say. And
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
so that stuff trends when you're doing that. So
right.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's move on and get into NFL. We had draft day today. Let's see what happened.
Oh shit, the draft. Today's Thursday?
Yeah. Oh no, it was Wednesday. But damn, I don't know why.
Oh shit.
Yeah. But I was reading like something.
You're tripping me out here, man. I'm like, fuck, man. I thought I missed the draft. I was like, what the fuck? Oh man, you tripping me out today, bro. I'm like half awake, like trying to wake up, and you're like, you talking about hitting balls in NFL draft. I'm like, what? What did I miss? What did I miss in my hour of sleep? What the fuck? I'm like, what is he talking about, man? Right? I'm like, the draft happened, balls and shirts in baseball. Like, what the hell's going on, man?
Oh my god!
Holy shit! No, yeah, the draft. So the draft's tomorrow, man. Yeah, Thursday. That draft is tomorrow. I believe it'll start at. They usually start at like 5:30, 6:30, one of those times. So yeah. Oh man.
Okay.
You tripped me out. Jesus.
Let me read this to you really quick. What happened? So it says here, hold on, because it just darkened. Shit. Okay, it says here, Logan Gilbert literally wore one on Wednesday today. He says that Mariners ace corralled one of the most bizarre comebackers in recent memory when absorbing a 107-mile-per-hour liner from Carlos Cortez during the first inning in his jersey. The ball screamed back up in the middle, quite literally into the middle of Gilbert's jersey, where it lodged between the buttons. From there, Gilbert was still sorting things out because the play remained live, yet he wasn't sure where the ball had dropped. Hopscotching on the mound, he searched around in confusion before realizing it was still stuck in the shirt. It was just a blur, Gilbert said, after the Mariners prevailed with a 5-4 walk-off win. I mean, I thought it was coming from my face for a second, so all things considered, it could have been worse. It didn't really get a bone or anything, just a little bit of pain. He said that it happened so quick, he wasn't sure what happened. I mean, it hurt after a little bit, so I had to take a second. Once the dust settled, and despite the spectacular effort, Cortez was credited with a hit and awarded first base. It says that the umpires immediately called time to stop play once they realized the ball had gotten stuck, in accordance with the MLB umpire rules, which say that a batted or thrown ball going inside a player or coach's uniform is deemed out of play. At that point, it's up to the umpire's discretion to place the runners. So, yeah, that's what happened.
Not trending at all. And it didn't affect the game because the Mariners still beat the A's.
Yeah.
So
100%.
I bet the A's would have loved it that affected it differently.
Oh, I know, right? Especially being the A's, yeah.
That's what I mean. But yeah, no, not trending.
Okay. Well, let me pull up the video of that incident and what happened, and then we can show the audience.
Yeah, I want to watch it. Yeah, I want to watch it. I don't even know what you're talking about, so I would love to see this. Hold on.
All right, I'm pulling it up right now.
Yeah.
Cute.
I gotta pull this up because I'm like, I'm picturing a line drive, and I'm picturing like how it's not killing his rib cage or his chest. I'm not seeing it. That's yeah. Unless it's I want to see this. This is the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
All right, let's check it out, Joe.
Right back, and it is caught. No, it's in his shirt. Logan Gilbert wore that one. As you go from trying to get dialed in, get that first out of this.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I would like to see the play, so I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, hopefully you'll see it.
Damn, it wasn't even hit hard.
Yeah, it wasn't. I mean, it was like 108 mile per hour pitch too, or ball. I think it was a hit of like 108 miles per hour. I think it's damn. Imagine that, like a ball flying at you.
Yeah, but it went so slow though. The line drive, that was weird.
Yeah.
Usually when you hit a line drive, it's a lot harder. Wow. He still caught it though.
Yeah.
I don't know why they would give him the base if he caught it. He technically caught it.
That's what I'm saying. Then that's what they were saying. It was like a first for MLB. This never happened before. That this way.
Well, because that's weird. You have your jersey all buttoned up. Why would That's weird that it went. That's weird. That's just weird. I've never seen that.
I know, dude. Crazy. Very crazy stuff.
Lucky they still won the game, because that could have been a very decisive thing if they lost.
Yeah, definitely.
Because technically, I thought if the ball doesn't land on the ground, the person's out no matter what.
Yep.
If you catch it with your bare hand, that's still an out.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's weird.
I don't know, man. That's kind of weird, right? Like, yeah, I think it should have been deemed an out because he still caught it. Like, he went in the shirt. It never fell down.
He did catch it. That's what I mean. It didn't hit the ground. He did catch it.
Yeah. Right.
It's weird.
Exactly.
Never happened before, so that was just weird because it actually, the way the ball came out, it wasn't. So usually when you hit the ball hard, a line drive, it's coming at you like fast. It wasn't coming fast. It was weird. That was very weird.
Yeah, it's crazy. I just went right through that, like right through the buttons and into his shirt.
Yeah, I've never seen that before in my life. Never in my life.
Yep. Crazy stuff. But yeah, guys, that is all our sports for today. Let's move on. And I guess we can do some Jay, did you know? Why not? Let me pull that up for you guys real quick. See what's going on.
Really fast.
All right. Let's get it going. Okay. One of the main trending topics is tomorrow's NFL draft, not today's.
That scared me too. I thought I missed the draft.
I know, right? Cool. So, Jay, did you know that Navy Secretary is fired after infighting Royals Pentagon?
Who?
The Secretary of the Navy, Pete Hegseth. He fired the Navy. Yeah, he fired the Navy Secretary John Pellon. It basically says it comes after the U.S. military enforcing a massive naval blockage of Iranian ports in the Middle East.
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, man. Let's see here. Jay, did you know that Tesla, they missed on their revenue, but they beat on profit as auto margins jump?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, man. What else we got for you today? Jay, did you know that Barcelona's Lamine Yamal, they are scared because it looks like he might have suffered a torn hamstring, and I think he's a pretty good player for them.
Oh, in soccer? No, I have no idea.
Football. Let's see what else we got. Jay, did you know that yesterday was Earth Day?
I did.
Yeah, man. We didn't say happy Earth Day to the people, but
no, I didn't. It was trending, but I didn't say it.
Jay, did you know that the judge approved a final settlement from Capital One for $425 million? So yeah, you're gonna be able to catch your for some money out of that, because of I guess it was something to do with privacy policy that they weren't following exactly. So yeah, they got a lawsuit against Capital One.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah. Let's see, Jay here. Jay, did you know that Senate hopeful Graham Plattner is calling to investigate Trump and impeach 2 Supreme Court justices?
I didn't know.
Yeah, man, he's trying to make a name for himself because he's an up and comer. So he's already trying to like do things that is gonna like try to make other people happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep. Jay, did you know this is pretty breaking that they just released, I believe, Hulk Hogan his last, I guess, interview.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because he died already, but they basically just released his interview, and they were talking about how it was a shocking. The interview was pretty much shocking. There was like a couple highlights, and one of the highlights was that Hulk Hogan revealed the shocking amount of fentanyl he was consuming in 2009 while fighting in TNA wrestling after divorcing his wife.
I had no idea.
Yeah. The wrestling icon said he was in so much pain he needed a friend to help him out of bed to get to matches. That's basically what happened. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Exactly.
Crazy.
And yeah, it says that his ex-wife left him broke. That's not good. Let's see here, Jay. Did you know that longtime Georgia Democrat U.S. Representative David Scott has died today at the age of 80?
I didn't know. Yeah.
Yep. Jay, did you know that today there is the California governor candidate debate?
I didn't know. Today?
Huh?
I didn't know.
Yeah, today. It was today, yeah. What else I got for you? Jay, do you know that Jelly Roll is admitting that he is having a setback and he on his weight loss? I guess he's gaining weight again and he's kind of not happy or something with his life because of it. So
I had no idea.
Yep.
Jelly Roll?
Jelly Roll, yeah.
Jelly Roll. Gotcha.
Yeah. Jay, did you know that FIFA is struggling to sell tickets for the USMNT's World Cup opener?
I didn't know.
Yeah, man. We all know that in America we don't really go by like that by soccer so much. So I'm not surprised. You know,
It's not surprising.
Let's see.
No, it's the way they market.
Exactly. Jay, did you know that currently there is a massive wildfire burning out of control in South Georgia, and it is reaching Atlanta, the smoke from the fire?
ATL? Oh, damn.
Yeah, man. All bad. What else I got for you? I think, let's see here. I think that's pretty much it.
Damn, I was clocked. Wow.
Huh?
I said I was clocked, dude.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh, you know what? There's some there's some breaking sports news, Jay. It says that Thunder's Jalen Williams left today's game in a third quarter injury.
Like I said, NBA to me, what does that tell me? That they're up by too much.
Yeah. That's pretty much all it is.
That's what that tells. That they were up what was it? 100 to 77. The fact,
Yeah.
oh, okay, yeah, breaking. Yeah. Why is he hurt? What do you do? Like,
Yeah,
what did I
doesn't-
like?
They're not
What
even
did I
like really.
miss?
They're not even really stating what happened.
Yeah,
It's like literally
that's
10 minutes of
to
news.
bring the game closer in the fourth quarter. That's all that is.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all that is.
Really. Literally.
NBA is it's very like that these days.
Yeah, true.
You know.
Let's see here. Jay, did you know that House Democrat is pushing the DOJ on a possible pardon for Ghislaine Maxwell?
Ghislaine, huh? Why? Because
Yeah.
they found her already.
Yeah.
I remember seeing a few videos of her.
Yeah. Exactly.
I know it was her. It was dead on her
100%.
too. Because she even responded when they said her name. And she's like, no. It's not me.
Right. Right.
I was laughing.
Like busted.
Exactly, because she responded. No, that's not me. It's not me.
Right when you turn around, you got busted.
Right? Like I was like, bro, stop, bro. That shit was crazy too.
I know.
Oh wow, because it was dead on.
Exactly.
Oh shit, it was dead on, dude. I remember that video too.
Yeah. Jay, did you know that Spurs Keldon Johnson wins the NBA Sixth Man of the Year award?
Yeah, and I did know, and their all-star, the 7'5" dude, Wembanyama,
Yeah.
he got the unanimous Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
Never been done. Unanimous.
Exactly.
Pretty impressive, actually. Pretty impressive. But
Yeah,
he
man.
is 7'5", so it's easy to block a lot of shots. But he's very athletic too, so it's pretty impressive.
Right.
For a 7'5". Yeah.
Jay, let me ask you this. Did you know that at least 10 people that are tied to sensitive U.S. research have died or disappeared in recent years, and now it is sparking a federal investigation?
Who?
Some science,
Who?
like basically they said that like at least 10 scientists have died or disappeared recently, and now it's a FBI probe happening because of it.
Oh, I believe it. Totally
Yep.
believe it.
Let's see here, Jay. Did you know that Spirit Airlines is about to close a $500 million bailout from the Trump administration? They're about to be saved.
Yeah, it's a trend of mine. I already know.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Got you. And let's see. I think we are pretty much at the end. Let me just go over the last couple things here. That is not anything. Yeah, I think we are done. Cool. That is it for our Jay Did You Know segment. Let's move on and get into our trending topics for today and breaking news. We got really quick. We got a couple chats. We got Brian Bordet in the house saying, what y'all think about LeBron's performance last night?
I think he had a good performance. Honestly, I don't. I know that they beat the Rockets, I believe. I don't know. I don't know what his numbers were, but he had 28. Yeah, I think it's not bad at all.
He's picking it. Hey, being that age and having 28 points, shit, man. Much respect to that guy.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did good. I mean, his team came through. I believe Marcus Smart. He had 25. Kennard had 23. So I mean, that's a good showing. That's a very good showing.
That's crazy how these backups are actually picking up for all the other like what I mean, like missing pieces, and they're coming through. That's crazy.
Well, they should. They were at home. You should. That's what home. When you're at home, that's what you should do. All your role players play great at home. That's how it should be.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. So that's a very good showing. That's an excellent showing.
It is.
Yeah.
We got Megan Pierce in the house, 1790, and they say, I am sad. I didn't see your performance last night because I had emergency surgery.
Hold on, what?
I don't know if you know Megan Pierce, but she is saying that she is sad because she did not see your performance last night because she had an emergency surgery.
Oh, it's terrible. That's not good.
Yeah.
You said Megan?
Okay. Yeah, Megan Pierce. That's the name. YouTube.
I'm sorry to hear that. That's terrible.
Yeah, definitely.
I hope you're feeling better.
Hope you're feeling better, and I hope you recover fast.
Slide through anytime.
Exactly.
Get yourself better. Though.
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%.
Emergency
All right.
surgery. Damn.
Yeah, emergency surgery, bro. Let's move on and get into our breaking topics for today. Let's see what's going down in the news. So let's pull this up real quick so I can show you what I'm talking about. Here we go. All right. So this is also the title of the show, but it says that CMS is halting payments to 400 fraud suspect California hospices. So yeah, in the past 10 weeks, the Centers of Medicare and Medicaid Services stopped payments to more than 400 hospices in the LA area and other California areas, potentially saving hundreds of millions in taxpayer dollars. Independent journalist Nick Shirley exposed dozens of these ghost facilities. Vacant offices were stacked mail, including up to 89 sharing one building, amid a 1,500% provider surge since 2010. A House hearing highlighted the crisis, with officials noting over 700 LA County hospices flagged for fraud, as CMS's new fraud war room blocks suspicious payouts to protect real patients from scams like identity theft. So yeah, guys,
lining them up.
This was in the news happening.
So now,
and yeah, kind of crazy. Let's see here. I do have a little video of Robert F. Kennedy talking about some of this stuff. So let me pull that up real quick and just show you guys what he was talking about in this 31-second clip. Hold on one second. Here we go.
So now you've got all of these problems, and I'll give you one example. The hospices in Los Angeles. We've shut down 500 of them. We have not gotten one call from a congressperson or one call from a patient. Why? Because those hospices did not exist.
Right.
They were signing up patients. They were getting patient IDs, signing them up, and charging us $6,000 a month for that patient. How did we detect them all? Because the patients never died.
Yep. That's what R.F. Kennedy had to say about that. That's cool, man. I'm glad that Nick Shirley is exposing all this stuff, because somebody needs to do it, man.
I agree.
Yeah. Hopefully we can tie some of this to New Scum and get his ass out of here.
That's tough.
Yep. We shall see. And real quick in the chat, Megan Pierce says, I had a compound fracture in my right ankle and 18 screws and one plate in my right ankle, and the bones came through my skin. Ouch.
Oh.
Sorry. Oh my
ankles
God.
Ain't no joke too, man. Oh, yeah, ow. That's terrible. Oh my God, that's terrible. Yeah, I hate ankle injuries too. Oh, that's the worst.
Definitely.
Oh man. I'm sorry. You'll be better. You'll be twice as strong when it gets better. Oh man, ow. That's terrible.
Yep.
All right. Relax.
Just relax. Keep the elevation on the ankle, and let it heal. Sleep is the best.
Let it heal. It's gonna take a minute to heal. That's no joke.
Yeah, 18 screws later. Shit.
Oh.
Man. And a plate. All bad. All right, let's move on to our next trending topic. Jay, what you got for the audience?
Something about Spirit Airlines.
Okay.
They're struggling to profit, and they're obviously facing bankruptcy.
Yeah.
So President Trump, they're gonna, he wanted someone to buy it, or the federal government was gonna step in. 14,000 jobs, You know what I mean? And he, yeah. So they're negotiating that 500 milli. So that's what's going down with Spirit, man.
Have you ever used Spirit?
One time, and it wasn't my choice. One of my flights got canceled, and they said that was the only flight. It was only going from Vegas,
Oh, okay.
Vegas to the Bay. And I was like, yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that one. That's fine. Just yeah, because I gotta go. I gotta go. I was really like pissed that the flight had got canceled, you know. And I was like,
Right.
yeah, that's fine. That's I don't care what airline. Go ahead. Yeah, just give it to me. All right, cool. And I took it. Oh man, like it was only an hour, not even an hour, but it was such a hood flight, bro. Oh my God. It was like it was a hood flight, let's just say. The
Yeah.
funny part was that I saw someone I recognized on there, and he's seen me before many other places, and it was
Oh, really?
funny because yeah, because I even tweeted him after my boy San Quinn.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah, saw Quincy on the flight, and I was like,
Okay.
I like pointed like Quinn. Oh shit! Because dude, for some reason I always ran into San Quinn in random places. And
That's crazy.
yeah, he was on the same exact flight from Vegas to the Bay. So
Wow.
random. But I mean, that flight was hood, bro.
Well, I believe
Super
it.
hood flight. Oh, dude, man, super hood
So I'm
flight.
surprised.
You
I'm
know?
surprised they're trying to keep Spirit you know what I mean, in business, because I took Spirit one time, bro, and I promised myself I'll never take Spirit again. That shit was hella uncomfortable.
Yeah, not for me, not for me.
Yeah, I
Definitely
mean,
not
if you're
for
doing
me.
like a 1 hour,
But
yeah, if you're doing like a 1 hour flight, it's okay. You know, you can kind of get by, but more than 1
exactly,
hour sitting in
get
the plane
by.
is all
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, exactly. I got by it. Cool. I got home quick. You know, to the Bay. I was like, cool, yeah. But yeah, like I said, I didn't do it by choice. They offered it to me because I needed to go.
Right.
Something with Vegas, man. Sometimes their flights get messed up, and yeah, that's so annoying. But
No,
yeah,
I know.
so I mean, they got me on quick. I didn't want to wait, obviously, and I was like, cool. And yeah, I ended up seeing Quinn on the flight. Bay Area legend.
Bear your life.
Yeah. I see. I even yeah, I can't remember. Like I tweeted it. It was funny. It was funny. Super random.
Yeah, definitely. That's pretty cool though. At least you got to see him.
Yeah, for sure. For some reason I ran into Quinn so many different places. He even recognized me. He's like, oh shit, you know. He's like, how the hell we on the same flight? The fuck? Shit was crazy.
That is crazy.
Shit was crazy, bro. Yeah, because I ran into him in SAC a few times too.
Oh, did you?
Very random.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Spirit Airlines, man.
Gotcha.
Dude, it's a Bay thing, bro. It's just because it's a Bay thing. That's all it is.
Yeah.
You know.
100%.
Yeah, man. Quinn is one of my favorite
Q2.
rappers out of the Bay, anyway.
Oh, I know. Yeah, he's a good one. He's a good one.
Definitely Bay Area legend.
Bay Area legend. Yeah. Let's move on and get into our next trending topic. So we have a new movie release. I guess this is by DC Comics, and this is Clayface. DC reveals the first grisly look at the Batman villain. So yeah, DC Studios has released the first trailer, which I will show you guys in a second. It's a week after the footage was shown in the room only at CinemaCon. The clip opens, and basically I'll show you that footage. But yeah, Clayface is a shape-shifting villain in the Batman comics and got his introduction as part of Detective Comics number 40 in June of 1940. The original Clayface was a fairly successful actor who adopted the identity of a character he portrayed in a horror pic after turning to crime. Clayface has a body seemingly made out of clay and has appeared over the years in various films, series animated works, video games, and other forms of media. The DC character also wears a mask and molts in various rapid snapshots of the trailer. It looks like something is being injected into his body as his blood is gathered for testing, intercut with mutilation shots and moments where his mouth or eyes morph to be covered by the stretchy skin are flashbacks to the actor. They face totally intact. So yeah, do you know this character, Jay? Have you ever heard of him? Clayface?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was the trend. So I already
Oh, okay.
yeah, I already watched it earlier.
Gotcha. So yeah, let me pull it up for the Average Day Joes and let them see the trailer. Check it out, y'all. Cool. Yeah, October 23rd, guys. Clayface is coming out. That looked kind of decent, actually. I'm a little bit intrigued. I'm not gonna lie, a little bit. You know, I'm not into like comic type movies, but that one actually looked intriguing. So we shall see. All right, guys, let's move on to our next trending topic. Jay, what you got for our next one?
I'm looking. I'll go with this one first. So in LA in Burbank, there was a suspected killer in Burbank. It was in a Burbank neighborhood. A teacher and her daughter was a targeted attack. Her name was Artie Varma, 59, and she died in the assault. Her daughter, Mira Varma, was critically injured. And yeah, they showed a video of the suspect casing the place. It was very weird. He was a 30-year-old dude named Sergio Frere, taken into custody, and it was just weird. The videos like I saw on that stuff on ABC 7 LA.
ESPN breaking news.
Yeah, I know. It's about the Patriots, of course. Pats Nation. Yeah.
Nice.
So, but yeah, so very, very weird. As this video, like I said, it shows a guy casing where this teacher and her daughter stayed. Very weird.
That's crazy.
It's weird.
Yeah, it is. I believe I have some video. Let me see. I'm thinking that is the video of the casing. So let me just pull that up real quick and show the people what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay, come on. There we go. All right, so this is the video, I believe, of before the incident when he was just kind of looking out. Check it out.
Showing a man being arrested in the brutal stabbing attack that left a Burbank school teacher dead and her daughter in critical condition. So many still wondering, was it random or were she and her daughter targeted? Heavily armed Burbank.
So yeah, didn't really show much video, just going over what we just said. So we can't really show you anything there, but yeah, it looks like you know, they were like waiting for them. So I mean, that makes sense to why they think that, you know, it could have been a targeted attack, right?
It's a teacher. Of course, it's a targeted attack. No, she just happened to be wrong place, wrong time.
Right.
Shit annoys me when they say stupid ass shit on TV.
Oh, I know.
Shit fucking irritates me. They say stupid ass shit for no reason.
Right.
Easily a targeted attack. It's a fucking teacher and her daughter.
Yeah,
exactly. Teacher.
Right.
Like clearly it's a targeted attack. It's in Burbank. Can we get any more targeted? It's Burbank.
Right.
Like, bro, nothing happens in Burbank.
Exactly. Has to be targeted.
I hate when the news just really annoys me, bro. Fucking annoys me. Just say it how it is. Fucking annoying, man. Oh, that shit irritates me. Because if you ever seen the clips? I've seen Joe Rogan post it. Of every news fucking catcher, they all read from a fucking screen and it all sounds the same. Oh my God, it just annoys me. Oh, that shit irritates me. Yeah, no, and that's how it is all around. They all sound the same. They just sit there and go, blah, 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 blah. Same fucking thing, bro. Shit's fucking irritating.
That's true.
Oh, God. Shit's irritating as fuck.
Cool. Let's move on and get into our next trending topic. Also, celebrity news. We have, let's see here. Jay, have you ever watched the Storage Wars series?
Nah, why would I watch that? I mean, I've seen like, you know, when you scroll and I'm like, oh, this is on, that's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I mean, I've never watched it ever.
But yeah, so I seen like the characters and like the people that were doing it. So this is trending, but it says that Daryl Sheets, he was the gambler on the show Storage Wars. He has died at the age of 67, and this might come as a surprise to you, Jay, but he died in Lake Havasu, out of all places.
Was he partying?
That's literally what I'm thinking. He might have been partying, bro.
It's a place to party. Havasu.
Yep. It says Daryl Sheets, known for his time on A&E's Storage Wars, died. The Lake Havasu City Police Department issued a press release on Wednesday, which stated that they responded to a call for a deceased individual. Upon arrival, officers found a male with an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. Sheets was pronounced dead at the scene, and his death is still under active investigation. His body was turned over to the Mojave County Medical Examiner's Office for further investigation. No additional details were shared at the time. But yeah, he was a resident of Lake Havasu in Arizona. His family members have been already notified. Shortly after the news of Sheets' death, his Storage Wars co-star Renee Nezoda uploaded a video on Instagram claiming his friend was being cyberbullied online. So, wow, he was being cyberbullied. That's crazy.
Cyberbullied?
Yeah, but it was his friend, not him. So I don't know what happened or how that happened. I do have the video though of him talking about it, I think. So let me just pull that up for everybody. We'll see what he has to say.
What's up, guys? This is not an easy video to shoot. Unfortunately, Daryl Sheets took his own life. So he passed away. I know a lot of you guys think we hated each other because we competed a lot on the show. And, we had our moments, we had our run-ins, but that's because we were both competitors, right? We were both competitors. We're the biggest threat out there. So deep down, me and Daryl were friends. We talked every now and then. He's a very hard worker that cared more than anyone I've probably ever met about their family, about his son, about Zoe, pretty much people in his life, right? So rest in peace, Daryl Sheets. Also, I know Daryl would want something positive out of this. So he had a guy like really tormenting him lately on cyberbullying. Guys, just because you watch us on television doesn't mean you know us. It doesn't mean you know what we're about. Also, it doesn't entitle you to bully somebody. That's not us, that's anybody, that's any athlete, that's anybody. You shouldn't cyberbully at all. As a matter of fact, if you have somebody in your life that thinks it's funny to cyberbully other people, may that be a celebrity athlete or a little girl at school or a schoolmate, slap him in the back of the head. Make him become a better human being, because you never know what demons somebody faces and what they go through and what you might push them through. And I also highly encourage law enforcement. Daryl has been posting a lot about the guy that's been cyberbullying him and tormenting him. And I really hope they look into that guy and it's just not a pass, because it's just not right, guys. Be better.
So yeah, I guess he got cyberbullied and he took his own life, man. That's crazy. Very crazy stuff, guys. Very crazy stuff, But yeah, David Sheets from the Story Wars show, dead, 67.
I don't know why anyone in life would ever, if someone's cyberbullying, you literally can say block, mute, whatever it may be. It's really not hard to do that. Right. So I don't know. That's just weird to hear.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
That could have been like the excuse of it all, but at the end of the day, if you want to take your life, you're going to take your life. You know what I mean? Like, it's not cyberbullying. It's none of this other crap they're talking about. You literally were already kind of depressed, and you just had somebody push you to the brink. That's literally what happened there. Because people are weird. I mean, you're a 67-year-old man. You already went through life so much. Like, dude, your mind should be much stronger than that. Like, come on.
That's very weird. A weird situation.
It is. All right. Let's move on and get into Jay's last trending topic for today. What you got, Jay?
I just picked up a new one. Since you took the other one, I'm going to do RIP to David Wilcock I don't know if you know who that is. He was on Ancient Aliens.
That's my
He was
conspiracy for tonight.
definitely your conspiracy. Well, yeah, you took it. It just makes sense. You took the one trend, so this is the only other trend I found.
Oh, it's not
And
good.
this
It's
is
my
someone that
conspiracy.
this is someone that I could speak on. My trending topics are things I speak on. So
Yeah.
I've watched this guy for a long time. Long time. You know what I mean? On Ancient Aliens. And it says apparent suicide, right? I'm not buying it because he tweeted literally a couple of years ago, I plan on living. I'm not suicidal at all. Just concerned about what happens when you prove God is real. And this dude, I believe, was on the brink of something because I'm not going with the whole fact that this dude inflicted a gunshot wound and committed suicide. No way.
Right.
No way, no how. So he was stumbling up. He always was a very, very smart guy. You know what I mean? Very, very smart dude. Author of some good books, obviously. And yeah, I'm not buying it that he took his own life. So,
Definitely.
but RIP to him. And I believe it was a message sent. Do you know what I mean? Because he has a whole crew of people with Ancient Aliens.
Yeah.
And everything else he's involved in, especially with UFO stuff and all that. And yeah, I believe he was on the brink of something that he was gonna release. And
Believe it.
Yep, for sure, without a doubt. He was always into like looking into other things. So, but yeah, I'm sure someone close to him will let it out. Like whatever he was on the brink of. I'm sure of it.
Right. I think so.
But yeah, they said he took his own life. Like I said, I'm not buying it. So
Definitely.
he was very popular on YouTube, by the way, and X and all the platforms. So
Oh, definitely. I actually follow his channel. I watched a lot of his shows on his YouTube channel. I definitely was following this guy a lot too. That's why I decided to make the conspiracy about him, which is great that you're doing this because now later on we could dive in deeper to this whole thing and see what happened really,
Yeah.
Try to figure it all out together. What happened to David Wilcock? Why did he die at the age of 53?
I already told you it's like I said, it's common sense.
Definitely.
We got suicide.
Yeah, exactly. We got in the chat, we got Karai saying hello. Hello, Karai. How you doing? Hope all is well. And let's move on and get into Jay's movie of the night for tonight. What are you watching there, Jay? Is this The Mummy?
Yeah. I left it on. Like I didn't even. It started when probably when I woke up.
It's all good.
When I got up, it's cool. It's a good movie. I know The Mummy. I know The Mummy very well.
Yeah,
it's a great movie. I thought it was a good one.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I enjoyed. I mean, I would say like maybe the first two I actually enjoyed, and then after that it just kind of started getting a little bit like I don't know. I wasn't really like into it anymore. But the first one was like my favorite one. I don't know about you, but
it's because that the first two were the same actors. That's why, and actresses.
Yeah,
they changed it after that.
Yeah, they shouldn't have done that. But it is what it is.
They just were trying to capitalize, make money. That's all.
Yeah, 100%.
But the first two were definitely same cast, same everything. The second one could be just as good as the first one for sure. But the original one right here I thought it was really good.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, sir.
Definitely. What is the movie about?
It's about basically a librarian and her brother. They're out searching. They want to find obviously treasure and all that, and they want to find someone who's been to like Hamunaptra, which is a lost city. And they find this guy, O'Connell, Brendan Fraser, and he was in prison, and they basically bail him out, and she wants him to take them to the lost city of Hamunaptra. And he's like, all right, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We can do it. And so they're in competition with he was there with one of his other people that went with him, and the other person is taking like this group of Americans there, and so they're in competition to get there first, you know. And then when they get there, one of the people has the Book of the Dead, all this, you know what I mean, and then she ends up reading from it, and then they awaken the curse, and then they stumble upon Imhotep, which is the priest, and they basically awaken all bad, you know, Imhotep, which is someone who can't be killed, really, you know what I mean? But
oh, really?
Yeah. But they managed to make it happen, you know, because they had the Book of the Dead, and then I forgot the name of the other book. If the Book of the Dead brings you to life, you use the other book to try to stop the curse.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. So but it's a very, very good movie. A lot of action, a lot of adventure, you know, and I'd say most definitely and like when I remember when they even had the ride at Universal, excellent. It's really good.
Oh yeah, you got that right.
Yeah, for sure. It was solid, man. It was a good it's a really good movie. I like the series. So, like you said, the third one was different. They didn't have the same people, and then Tom Cruise came out with his own The Mummy, and they're coming out with a brand new Mummy this year by another person.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
They're really just trying to keep this franchise going, I guess, huh?
Yeah, that's what they do when, you know, it happens I'd say every decade, you know, because this came out 2000, so it's like every decade has their own. Okay, let's remake this. That's just what happens. I thought this was solid. It was a very solid film, very good film.
Right. What do you rate it?
It's a Brady, bro. It's the Mummy.
Brady.
Like I said, I don't know if this one or part 2 is better. They're both really good. Both really good.
Yeah, definitely.
You know.
Right. All right. Let's do some Brendan Fraser movies. Why not?
B. Fraser. Okay. Wow. Okay.
What's your favorite movie of Brendan Fraser?
It's tough. Favorite movie of his. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I'm gonna go my favorite one of his with 1 and 2, both Mummies.
Okay.
Yeah, because that kind of, yeah, I'll go with that one.
And underrated?
Underrated. I'm gonna go old school. And I'm gonna go School Ties.
School Ties. Okay.
Yeah,
It's a good one. I like that movie.
it is.
All right. Let's see here. My favorite movie with Brendan Fraser in it. Man, it's tough. Yes, so many. But you know what? I'm gonna go with Bedazzled. I really like that movie.
Oh yeah, Liz Hurley, Primo,
Mhm. Exactly.
Primo.
Exactly.
I remember that one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Shit had me laughing, dude.
Oh, I know, dude. I know. Especially when you started speaking Spanish.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Yo soy. I was like, oh, dude, I love this fool.
Colombian drug lord. That shit was
Colombian drug lord, yeah. As far as underrated, I'm gonna go with Monkey Bone on this one.
What?
You know, Monkey Bone. It's a crazy movie that he was in. Super crazy. Super crazy movie. Yeah.
Never
It's an
seen it.
animated movie. It's almost like a Roger Rabbit type movie, I guess you could say.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
I'm surprised you've never seen it. That's kind of crazy. But you know what? Since we're here and you know, we got the Average Day Joe's audience in the house, why don't we play the trailer for Monkey Bone since you've never seen it? And it is a movie that is very underrated, I think.
Monkey Bone, yeah.
Monkey Bone. Let me share this with you guys real quick. I'm going to show you the trailer for Monkey Bone, Brendan Fraser, back in the day. Back in the day. Here, let me pull this up real quick. All right, guys. Brendan Fraser's Monkey Bone. Check it out.
Show me the monkey! Take that monkey!
Stu Miley is the creator.
The man behind the monkey.
Monkey Bone is his creation.
I love your ways.
Stu was about to have it all until it all came crashing down. From the director of The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Hello? Am I dead?
Hiya, boss.
Comes the story of a man whose imagination brought a monkey to life.
This is living.
Hey! Get your fat butt out of my face.
And a monkey
We've got big plans for that body of yours.
who wanted a life of his own.
Stu?
Whoa, baby!
This spring, if it screams, if it swings, it's got to be
Drinks for everybody.
Monkey Bone. 20th Century Fox presents Brendan Fraser, Bridget Fonda,
The woman I love is living with a little monkey that looks like me.
Dive, dive, dive! Ow!
What a lucky girl.
Monkey Bone.
Sorry, kitty. I'll be right back after I choke my monkey!
Never
Seen that, huh?
Nah.
Monkey Bone, brother.
It's very different. Very different.
I told you, Roger Rabbit. Kind of, the way that it was made. But they and at that era, I feel like, with Roger Rabbit and all these other movies, they kind of made, like, that was just the era where they were making those kind of movies, like Howard the Duck and stuff, kind of stuff like that,
Well, they also said the director wasn't Michael Porter.
Yeah, exactly.
I seen that, so it makes sense that it looked like that.
Yeah, definitely. Cool. Yeah, that was our movie of the night. Let's move on now and get into your guys' crypto. Let's see what's going down in the crypto world for us. Currently, we have Bitcoin sitting at 77,911. It is up 0.41%. Ethereum, your largest altcoin, sitting at 2,347. We're up we're actually down 0.75% right now. And XRP at number 4, sitting at $1.41. It is down 1.92%. As far as your support and resistance for the big three, your support for Bitcoin is currently at 76,000. Your resistance is at 79. Your Ethereum support is at 2250. Your resistance is at 2400. And XRP, your support is at $1.36. Your resistance is at $1.48. Let's just give you a quick recap of the big three. Bitcoin, you're pushing higher and knocking on the door of 78K, showing continued strength. Volume is picking up with support, which supports the move, but it's still in a tight range just below resistance. And then Ethereum, you're moving up, but still lagging behind Bitcoin in momentum. It's holding structure, not breaking out yet. Watch for a stronger move if Bitcoin clears resistance. And then we have XRP. You're consolidating after your recent push. Price is holding steady, but momentum has cooled, likely building for the next move. So yeah, that is just a takeaway for your big three. Your fear and greed index currently is at 59, back into, or like we're in that cusp of neutral and greed, but we are in neutral currently. And yeah, it looks like we're going to be going a little bit sideways here. If not, I don't know if we're going to keep pushing up, even though there's still momentum and volume, because when you look at the global crypto market cap as a whole, It is sitting at 2.59 trillion, but it is actually down 0.25% currently, meaning that people are not putting money into the markets right now. They're actually a little tiny bit of money leaving. So either people are just kind of chilling, seeing what's going to happen next, or there's a couple people just taking a little bit of profit from whatever they have. So we'll see what happens there, but that's currently what it looks like is happening. As far as your top 5 trending coins for today, number 1 is Spark. Spark is up 62%. Number 3 is USD.AI, which is up 55.34%. Number 3, Zebek Network. That one is up 12.64%. Number 4, Unibase. And that one is up 26.19. And number 5, we have Bitcoin. That one is up 0.39, like I said earlier. And as far as your top 5 gainers and top 5 losers in crypto, let's go over that. Your number 1 gainer for today, FOFAR, F-O-F-A-R. That one is up 1,478%. Number 2, we have Pepe Trump, which is up 376%. Number 3, we have CoinStock. That one is up 330%. Number 4, we have Trump Mog. That one is up 305%. And at number 5, we have Hold BTC, which is up 288%. As far as your top 5 losers for today, number 1, we have Sora Grok. That one is down 95.7%. Number 2, we have MAGA Trump, which is down 95.34%. Number 3, we have MSTR, which is down 93.16%. Number 4, we have Robinhood, which is down 92.6%. And at number 5, currently, we have Base AI, which is up, which is down 91.24%. So that is your top 5 gainers and top 5 losers for today. Let's move on out of crypto and get into your guys' horoscopes for tomorrow. So this is going to be for April 23rd, 2026, starting with the first sign of the zodiac, which is also my sign, Aries. So let me get that pulled up for you guys real quick. But yeah, tomorrow, Aries, you may experience a breakthrough in thinking or communication. This is a day to cut through confusion and act with honesty. Clarity will help you move forward with confidence and direction. Take action on what you now understand instead of overthinking it. A direct approach will work better than stubbornly today. Taurus, you may feel tired but determined. Challenges may be present. You are close to overcoming them. Do not give up now, as your strength will carry you through. Your resilience today will define your results tomorrow. A small step forward will make a difference. Gemini, things may not move as quickly as you expect. You are being asked to pause and observe. A change in perspective will reveal what you were missing. This temporary delay is helping you realign your approach. Then we got Cancer. You are thinking about your next steps and future path. This is a good time to plan rather than act impulsively. Your choices now will shape your direction ahead. Take your time to evaluate options before committing. Clarity and planning will reduce future confusion. And then we have J sign Leo. You may face competition or challenges that require you to defend your position. Confidence and persistence will help you maintain your place. Do not let external pressure shake your belief in yourself. Your courage will set you apart from others. And then we have our Virgo. You may feel stuck between choices or unsure about a situation. Avoiding the issue. Clarity will come when you face the truth directly. Trust yourself enough to make a decision, even if it feels uncomfortable. Delaying decisions may create more confusion. Libra. Teamwork and cooperation will play an important role. You may benefit from working with others or seeking advice. Shared efforts will bring better results. Be open to learning from others and contributing equally. Your ability to collaborate will strengthen your position. Scorpio, you may need to think logically and communicate directly. Emotional detachment will help you see things clearly. Setting boundaries will protect your energy. Speak your truth without over-explaining yourself. Clarity in communication will prevent misunderstandings. Then we have our Sagittarius. You are being guided to trust your inner voice. Not everything needs to be revealed or acted upon immediately. Your intuition will guide you more accurately than external advice. Silence and observation will give you the answers you seek. Avoid sharing plans too early. Timing matters. Then we got our Capricorn. This is a day of steady progress. Your efforts may feel slow, but they are building something reliable. Consistency will bring long-term financial and career stability. Stay disciplined and avoid rushing results. Patience today will secure stronger outcomes tomorrow. Aquarius. Things may start moving quickly. Messages, decisions, or opportunities may come unexpectedly. Be ready to act when the moment arrives. Momentum is building, and stay alert and responsive. Last but not least, we have our Pisces. A fresh start or a new idea may emerge. This is a good time to take initiative and explore something new. Your energy and enthusiasm will attract opportunities. Do not hesitate to act on inspiration when it comes. Taking the first step will create momentum. All right, guys, that is our horoscopes for tomorrow. That is April 23rd, 2026. We like to do that to help guide you along your path every day. All right, guys, before we move on to the next segment of our show, which is our conspiracy, I just always want to give you guys a quick shout out, you, the listeners, you, the subscribers, and you, the followers. We are doing this for you guys. So we really, really appreciate it from the bottom of our heart that you guys are here, that you guys are listening, that you guys are talking to us, commenting. Replay gang, we see you as well always. We appreciate your comments, and we definitely try to get back to you guys, at least with a like or a heart. If not, we do respond as well. If you have questions, we will respond to them. So yeah, just quick shout out to you guys. We love you so much. We couldn't do this without you, and we're here for you. We're doing this for you, only you. So please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share so that we can keep doing this for you and just get even better and better at what we do for you. That being said, let us move on and get into our conspiracy of the night. So today, me and Jay are somewhat aligned because I took some of his trending topics, which led him to talk about a topic that is the conspiracy of the night anyway. And it's a beautiful thing when we're aligned like this. So tonight, we are going to be talking about David Wilcock. If you guys don't know David Wilcock, he was on Ancient Aliens, and he was also a author. He was just an incredible person with incredible knowledge of ancient technology, about ancient things. I mean, like I said, he was on Ancient Aliens. So yeah, he was the truth seeker, and he was, just one of those people that had that spotlight on him, and people always listened to what he had to say. He was a major voice in the world of consciousness, UFO disclosure, and alternative research. But yeah, he died today at the age of 53. The official reports that are confirming is that authorities responded to a 911 call tied to a mental health crisis. His death has been ruled a suicide, and this happened in Colorado today. Those are the facts, but I'm sorry, this was not today. This was 2 days ago on 420. Those are not facts, but where this gets deeper is that everything surrounding the life he lived and the ideas that he pushed. So let's talk about, who this man was, what he believed, the ideas that he pushed. He basically pushed things to the edge. Wilcock wasn't casual about this space. He basically always went all in. Books, lectures, years of content, all centered around one message. And that message, reality is not what you think it is. He talked about it. Consciousness as a fundamental force. Hidden knowledge within human potential, a universe structured by energy, not just matter. And he didn't just stay in philosophy. He crossed into territory most people won't touch. Wilcock was deeply tied to what's called the disclosure movement, the idea that governments already know we are not alone, advanced technologies exist, and some of that information has been withheld. Now, whether someone believes that or not, that's the lane he chose, and he stayed in it. Throughout history, when you look at people that have spoken against government, have been kind of trying to expose certain things that the government does, What happens to those individuals, especially when they're talking about consciousness, hidden technology, power structures? This is often dealt with as intense pressure, public scrutiny, criticism, isolation, and that kind of pressure is real, guys. In the days leading up to his death, Wilcock posted about going through intense personal struggles. He expressed love to his audience. There were signs of distress, and that part matters, and it shouldn't be ignored because mental health is real, and it affects even the strongest voices. But here's where the conversation shifts a little bit. Not into the claims, but into the questions. Because when someone spends years talking about suppressed knowledge, powerful systems, information control, and then all of a sudden suddenly dies, people don't just stop at the official explanation. They ask, what is purely personal? Was it the weight of everything he carried, or does pushing certain ideas come with consequences we don't fully understand? So again, no assumptions, but those questions exist because of the world operated in. And here's what we do know. There is no verified evidence that his death involved anything beyond a mental health crisis. And it's important to stay grounded in that. But at the same time, it's also real that he spent his life exploring topics that challenge power, knowledge, and perception. And that combination makes people think, and it basically puts a target on the back of your, back, because now you are a threat to the government, and the government does not want us to have our open minds to be able to see, life as energy and be able to attract the things that you actually really want into your life and be able to live the life that you want. There's a lot of power structure in place in this world, on this planet. And it's to keep us held down, guys. It's to keep us from not being able to explore the full potential, the full capabilities as a human, and be able to test and be able to attract the things that you want in your life. Most of the time, you just have this TV in front of you and you get home from work. You're so tired. You can't do anything, any deep development of yourself because of this. You're basically just like a little slave to the propaganda machine. And, most people are just watching the news after they get off work and just basically are feeding themselves with this, BS that they try to portray on us. And at the end of the day, the stuff that we watch on TV, the stuff that we hear, and even on social media, it's basically these people that are in power, and they are creating the world that they want for us, and they're making us create it because they don't have the kind of, thoughts of like spirituality and being able to, just see the deeper meaning of life. They're more about just creating what they want out of for themselves and making more money off of it, the profit. So. Is it safe to say that he died self-inflicted, like that it was self-inflicted? I mean, that's the official word, but like Jay said, straight BS. This guy already claimed 2 years ago that he's fine. He's not gonna, he's all good. He's not gonna do something like that. He never would. So, all of a sudden now he had a mental health crisis. He called 911 and then he just killed himself with a weapon. Like, come on, we know better than that. But some people will look at this and see it as a tragedy, tragedy. Others will look at it and see mystery, And maybe the real takeaways is that when someone dedicates their life to exploring the unknown, they just don't leave answers behind. They also leave questions, and those questions, they don't go away. So there will be definitely more exploration into his topics as life progresses. People that will see his stuff on YouTube and all the content he has, the books he has, and they will explore further into that realm of his. But yeah, guys, that is our conspiracy of the night. And we were talking about David Wilcock, very cool dude on Ancient Aliens, and he has so much going on for him. So yeah, just very weird that he just died all of a sudden. But that is what it is. We can only report on it and let you guys know about it ourselves from what we hear. All right, so that is the conspiracy of the night. And before we end the show, we like to do our very last segment for you guys, which is to leave you with Jay's and mine final words of wisdom. So, Jay, what do you have for the Average Day Joes today?
Going with a newer one, Lisa Unger. Yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery. And today's a gift. That's why it's called the present, obviously. I'm going with that one, obviously, because, you know, since today is the present, you know what I mean? It's very important to know, like, so I always plan for my future, you know what I mean? That's something I always do. And obviously, you know, your past is what made you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But sometimes people do live in the past, and sometimes people really, you know, plan too much for the future. You know, you should enjoy the present while you're here. It's very, very important. You know what I mean? The current day is like, you have to learn that, you know, you can't control everything. Obviously, you have, you know, you have stuff in line for the future, but sometimes things come up. But for the most part, you know, I always say it's good to be prepped for the future, but to enjoy the present day. It's very important for that. You know what I'm saying? Very, very important to enjoy the present day, you know, and your past, like I said, your past is what made you. So, you know, always utilize that. Don't forget about it, but don't dwell on it either. You don't want to dwell on the past. But yeah, that's why I'm going with that one today. It's very important to enjoy the current moments, you know, and if there's something you want to do it. It's just not, you know, like it's good to do that type of stuff, you know, especially if you know, you work hard, you know, you have everything you have to do, you know, and you make it happen. It's not
right.
something you want to do, a vacation you want to go on, make it happen. You know,
Definitely.
that's the whole key to life. You know, so yeah, that's why I'm going with that one today.
Cool. Very well said. Very well said. And just to kind of end on that note, remember, guys, stay rooted in the present moment. That's where your power lives. The past can't be changed, and the future hasn't arrived yet. But right now is where you build the life you want. Every thought, every action, every decision in the present is shaping your path forward. It's easy to get distracted, to forget your purpose, and to lose sight of how powerful you truly are. That's why awareness matters. Bring yourself back to the now. Align your mind, your energy, and your intention with what you want to create. And as David Wilcock often emphasized in his work, consciousness and awareness shape reality more than we ever realize. And I'm going to end it off, you know, in remembrance of David Wilcock, RIP to him. You know, he was a big figure. He definitely touched my life. I know he touched Jay's life, and he touched other millions of people's lives. So I am going to state a quote by David Wilcock today in his memory. And this quote says that the present moment is where all creation begins. When you align your awareness with your purpose, your reality starts to change. So yeah, guys, that was our quote from David Wilcock, RIP. So we are coming to the end of our show now. And as we do come to the end, Jay here will close it out for us.
Thank you so much for being here on every platform, from every platform. See, we'll be going live about an hour and a half. I'll be going live. I usually go live at 1:45 a.m. So late night. And yeah, if we don't catch you later on, catch you at a podcast tomorrow at 8:30. And just have a good night or day, whichever part of the world you're in. So
exactly.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, that's it for us. We'll see